Well, here's my latest project. It's a Premier Cabria set. Cabria, I'm not really sure how you pronounce it, but it's made in England. They came out in the late 90s and early 2000s. Some of the last, entry to mid-level Premier drums that were made in England. They have eucalyptus and said tulip wood shells. Some people say they're poplar on the inside, but interesting shells. They're very thin. I'm looking forward to seeing how they sound. I got all the hardware off, as you can see. I put wood filler in some of the holes. The rack toms actually had two logos or two badges on them, which I've not seen, I guess, so you could set it up on either side of your bass drum. If you had them over the top of your bass drum, if you had one to the left or right, you could switch them around, or use a 4-piece, I guess, and I just hadn't seen that before. I have to get the new wrap in, since these have the really cool lugs that look like the vintage Premier lugs. I went with marine pearl, white marine pearl. I've always wanted a kit with that wrap, so I ordered some. I'm waiting on it to get here, and once I get it, I'm going to get these things done. I'm really looking forward to seeing how they look and sound, but it should be a pretty fun project. Well, it's going to be a little more work than I thought. I ended up putting printer paper over the shell and just taping it and doing several sheets because this marine pearl is kind of transparent, so it was showing through the dark blue of the original finish. So that's going to be fun to do on the bass drum and everything else, but not too big a deal. Another issue is I use double-sided carpet tape, and you can kind of see through here where it's a little pink from, it's kind of a pinkish red adhesive stuff, so that's going to show through. So I'm not too happy about that, but it's not a huge deal, and I'm trying to place the lugs where they're on the seam so you won't see them as much. But it's a really cool looking finish. I've always wanted white marine pearl, so we'll see how it comes together with the whole kit.